Hi everyone, in today's Biblical Cities of the Holy Land video, we will take a look at the Old Testament city of Lachish. Lachish is situated in southern Israel in the Shephelah and was part of the tribal allotment of Judah, according to Joshua chapter 15 verse 39. The first major city that was built at the site took place during the middle of the Bronze Age, in roughly 1800 BC, by the Canaanites. The site was chosen for several different reasons. Firstly, because of its location on the North-South International Highway known as the Via Maris, and on another major road that went from the coastal plain in the west into the hill country of Judah to the east, allowed the city to take advantage of and to control traffic along these two routes. Secondly, the already steep hill that the city was situated on was furthermore strengthened on three sides by a river, making it a very defensible city during times of war. Thirdly, the view from the top of the hill gave excellent views to the west, north and east, making it an excellent place to observe the coming and goings in the region, both civilian and military. Lastly, its location on the border between the coastal plain to the west and the hill country to the east made it an ideal defensive border city for the later Kingdom of Judah. The site has been excavated on and off since 1932. The early Canaanite city contained strong defensive walls, a rock-hewn dry moat, a palace, and a temple, which helps to demonstrate the significance of the city during its Canaanite occupation. The city was then destroyed by fire, apparently around 1500 BC. This destruction and dating appears to correspond with Joshua's destruction of the city that is found in Joshua chapter 10 verses 31 to 33 and is dated based on an internal biblical chronology to the end of the 15th century BC. A new larger city was then rebuilt on the site towards the end of the Bronze Age, which appears to have had no defensive walls, which is suggested by the presence of buildings on the edge of the mound and a structure which has been identified by some as a temple, known as the Fosse Temple, being discovered in the abandoned Canaanite dry moat. The city was then apparently destroyed again at least twice before the rise of the United Kingdom of Israel, and then the Kingdom of Judah. The importance of the Bronze Age city is demonstrated in different Egyptian sources like the Amarna letters, where Lachish is mentioned on several different occasions. The city once again rose in importance during the time of the Kingdom of Judah. King Rehoboam, according to 2 Chronicles chapter 11 verses 5 to 12, rebuilt Lachish as a fortress and storage city for his kingdom. Evidence of a palace fort built at the centre of the site during this period appears to indicate that the city acted as an important centre for local government and a home for the governor during the Kingdom of Judah. The city was also well defended with a double wall and double gates that enclosed the city on the top of the hill. In spite of these formidable defences, Lachish was conquered and destroyed by the Assyrians under King Sennacherib in 701 BC, during his invasion of Judah in the reign of King Hezekiah. This event is found recorded in the famous Lachish relief that was discovered at Nineveh, on which I have made an earlier video, which link will be above. Evidence for the city's double walls and double gates can be clearly seen on the relief. The city and its defences were then rebuilt after 701 BC, but were a shadow of its former glory, demonstrated by the fact that a new palace was not built by the kings of Judah to replace the previous structure. The new fortress city was then captured and destroyed by the Babylonians, led by Nebuchadnezzar II, in circa 587 BC. According to Jeremiah chapter 34 verse 7, Lachish, along with Azekah, was one of the last defensive cities of Judah that resisted the Babylonians before Jerusalem was destroyed in 586 BC. The destruction of this fortress city by both the Assyrians and Babylonians demonstrates the importance of Lachish to the defences of the Kingdom of Judah. Lachish is mentioned again after the Babylonian captivity in Nehemiah chapter 11 verse 30 as being inhabited by some of the returned Jewish exiles during the Persian period. A Persian palace structure was built on the site of the destroyed pre-701 BC palace. and a religious sanctuary known as a solar shrine has been discovered at the site during the time, showing that the city was still being used by the Persians as some sort of governmental centre within their province of Judah. However, the city was at some point abandoned in the 2nd century BC. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more new videos every Friday.